In this video of Budapest, Hungary, I'll show you and describe the famous Fisherman's Bastion and what it's about, famous churches and synagogues in Budapest, the iconic Hungarian Parliament, remembering the Holocaust in Budapest, and seeing famous sites in Budapest on a bike tour. So please stay tuned to my video. Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos. Good morning from Buda. I'm on the Buda side of the river, and on the other side is the Pest side. We're going to do a walking tour today, but I'm going to try to show you a view of the Hungarian Parliament from here. So there is the view of the Hungarian Parliament. This is probably the most famous view you see. It costs 1,000 forints, which is about $3.50 to get up here. That over there is St. Stephen's Cathedral. Apparently the spire at the top of the Hungarian Parliament is exactly the same height as the tallest point on St. Stephen's Cathedral. So this is the Buda side, and this is called the Fisherman's Bastion. Fisherman's Bastion is a series of lookout towers which originally formed part of the walls of Buda Castle. The Bastion is a top tourist attraction because of the panorama of Budapest it offers. Admission is free, but you only have to pay to access the view from the top of the towers. It's called Fisherman's Bastion because there was a fishing village just below the castle, and the Fishermen's Guild used to help defend this wall during times of war. And I've got a walking tour that's going to be starting from over there. So I'm going to try to spend some time here, and it's a beautiful spot, very scenic, and you can see all of Pest from here. So we'll see how this goes. As I show you the view of the Hungarian Parliament, a few travel tips I'll give you. You can come here to this spot by just having a public transit pass. You'll see a lot of different funiculars and buses, and tourist buses that take you to this spot. You can just get here by public transit. The second thing I'm going to tell you is that to get to the Fisherman's Bastion, where I am, costs 1,000 forints. However, you can get a similar view from just down there, where those people are, and that's free of charge. So they're a little bit lower than me by maybe like 3 meters. I'm gonna go into Matthias Church now. It's here near Buda Castle. You step inside and it's pretty spectacular in here. Wow. It's quite the view. Matthias Church. Cost tickets to get in, but it was free with the tour, included with the tour. It's painted ceiling to floor and beyond. Here's the altar. This is the outside of the Matthias Church. This building is called Buda Castle, and it's a reconstruction, but that's what this building is called. It's called Buda Castle, and overlooking the Danube River. And of course you've got Parliament over there, and by the way, the river flows to the right, and so up the river is Vienna, and down the river is Romania. This is the great synagogue of Pest, on the Pest side. I'm going to be going in. It is big. It's one of the biggest synagogues in all of Europe. The Great Synagogue seats 3,000 people and is one of the largest synagogues in Europe. One wing of the synagogue houses the Hungarian Jewish Museum, containing relics and archives detailing the history of the Jewish religion in Budapest. This is the inside of the synagogue. Those lights are on a mechanical string, so they come down so they can be cleaned. And the bulbs changed. So what's interesting is I'm going to show you something in a minute. What I wanted to show you is I am required to wear a headpiece inside of a synagogue. Whereas in a church, you have to take your headgear off.
Что изменить, что нельзя, чтобы то, что 40 килограммов золота, которое украшает синагогу, это тоже нельзя, чтобы в синагоге золото было. Нельзя, чтобы в синагоге музыка была.
This is a memorial that was financed by Tony Curtis, the actor, to commemorate the Jews that were executed and died in the Budapest ghetto. The metal leaves on this weeping willow sculpture are engraved with the names of Hungarian victims of the Holocaust. Over 600,000 of them died within about a year. I think that was the number she gave. This area is called a small synagogue. There is no organist here. There are more horrible pictures in the basement showing what happened to the Jews. This was the center of the Jewish ghetto in Budapest. This is just one of the images that's outside. This is another view from the number 2 tram, but it's a really fantastic view of the Danube, and also that is Buda Castle at the top. This is the infamous or famous shoe memorial in Budapest, Hungary. It's very close to the Parliament buildings. It's right across from Matthias Church. The story here is Hungary joined the Nazis during World War II, and in a period of about a year they killed about 600,000 of their Jewish people, and they went full Nazi basically. So what this symbolizes is that the people had to take off their shoes and face the river, and they were then shot in the back of the head. So the idea was to humiliate them, that they weren't even worth wearing their shoes. So this is the shoe memorial. So that's the memorial. Lots of tragic things happened, awful things happened in Europe over the years. We're going to do a bike tour today. I'll show you what I learned. This is the Budapest Opera, built in 1884. Gorgeous building. This is Hero Square. We're stopping here on the bike tour. It's a beautiful space. This is the back of Hero Square, and St. Stephen is the one on the left. He's the founder of modern Hungary, and it goes along with all the significant people that were part of the Hungarian history. And this is the statue with Archangel Gabriel at the top. This is a fairly eclectic collection. It was built in 1896. Hungary built this in 1896 to celebrate their 1000th anniversary of being Hungary. So it's not recent, it's just they just borrowed the different styles from the different eras, create this beautiful space. It's in the middle of the park, St. Jenny Park. This is St. Stephen's Cathedral, as you can see. The second largest church in Hungary. And this is St. Stephen's Square. I'm staying about 600 meters away from this place. This is a statue of Ronald Reagan with the Hungarian Parliament in the background. And on the other side is statue or the icon or the pillar symbolizing communism. It's kind of ironic. So you've got capitalism, democracy, and communism all honored here in the same square. This is again a view of the beautiful Hungarian Parliament building. That flag on the left is not a Ukrainian flag. That flag is one of the minorities of Hungary. This is the flag of Szekelyland, a region in Romania which used to be part of Hungary and is mostly inhabited by ethnic Hungarians. In 2013, the Romanian government ordered Szekely symbols banned from all public buildings in Romania. As a response, the Hungarian parliament started to fly the Szekely flag. And it's a beautiful space. So I hope you enjoyed my video of Budapest today. Please stay tuned for more of my travel videos, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.